going?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Isaiah, I know you're an Arkansas guy. I'm curious if you have any memories of the Coach Petrino years and the Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, all those guys.
Most definitely. Grow up in this state. I mean, everybody knows, like, living in Arkansas, growing up in Arkansas, everybody looks up to Arkansas football. So, growing up, on Saturdays, watching the Hogs, like, that's part of the reason, though I was around 10 or 11 around those years. And growing up watching that, it kind of, makes you want to play football. And that's part of the reason, why I fell in love with football, just seeing them play and play hard. And, having those 2 seasons, having, I think, 22 wins in those seasons. And I remember going up watching the Cotton Bowl and stuff like that. So I would say most definitely growing up in here and looking up to those guys and just seeing the brand of football they play. And, I enjoy keeping up that tradition of Arkansas football.
And Pooh, Coach Pittman was telling us the other day that he's used those years in recruiting, like, hey, this is what Arkansas could be. Do you remember any of those conversations, like him pointing to those years, saying this is what we're trying to build again?
Yes, definitely. Throughout my whole recruitment process with Coach Pittman in Arkansas, all he talked about was those past years. We kind of fell off a little bit, but Coach Pittman wanted to work his way back to the winning program that we are. So that was definitely brought up every visit, every phone call. Anytime he could, he brought it up. So.
Tom?
Hey guys, I'm wondering if both y'all can handle this one, the challenge of facing a Petrino team, because they do some things offensively to get the ball in space and get playmakers the ball.
Definitely. I know Coach Odom hit on it too. The genius that Coach Petrino is offensively. We got to get ready to play. They're a good team. I think they're number 5 in FCS. So obviously they're a very well coached team, very good team offensively. So we got to prepare this week. Like we're playing anybody else, like we're playing Alabama or Georgia, the best in our conference. And there's no time to slack, especially this past weekend, seeing some of these, top 10 teams losing losing games that they're supposedly favored in, So our mindset and our level of work ethic and detail that we have to be, intentional on every day. There's no time to slow down. This is not an off week. This is not a week to where we can just relax and, hey, we're going to go out there and win the game, because they're coming to play. Anytime teams at their level are playing teams that are at our level, we're gonna get their best, and so we got to prepare for that. We got to get them our best.
Yeah, Pooh, if you could address that, just what you see from their offense, and also the quarterback Jason Shelley too.
Just like Isaiah said, they have a great offense. They're coached by Petrino. He's a great coach. He's a genius at the game. So with him over that offense and things like that, they got some weapons on their offense with the running back and obviously the quarterback. He's a great guy. He can run. He can throw. He can do basically what you would love your quarterback to do. So like Isaiah said, we just got to take it one day at a time, learn their schemes and things like that, which we've been doing a great job of, and just play our brand of football.
Okay, and then Pooh, Coach Pittman said he's liking what he's seeing out of the look where you come in and Drew's playing kind of that buck position. What do you think of your, getting more opportunities out there?
I just take it one day at a time, and I just take it as a way to get better. I got 2 great guys in front of me, Drew Sanders and Bumper Pooh, and I just feed off their energy and I just, learn as much as I can from the 2 vets that played in the SEC and things like that. So like I said, I just take it one day at a time and just get better.
Bob?
Sorry, it took me a while to unmute myself. I'm not very technical. Sorry about that. Isaiah, how would you say, it seems like you guys have a real good defensive line rotation going, keeping guys fresh, the holdovers like you and the new guys kind of meshing pretty well. What's your take on the D-line rotation?
It's great. There was a point in the game, I don't know if I think it was mid-second or maybe towards the end of the first quarter. And there was a time Coach Adams nobody who's played so far has gotten over 8 snaps. And, I think that really helps us, lasting and being able to give 100% every play throughout the whole game. Just having a coach like Coach Adams, he's a seasoned veteran. He knows what he's doing. He knows the game of football, and he knows what it takes to have a successful D-line. So I think it's great, especially being a defensive lineman. you know, you have to be able to give everything you got and play on the offensive side of the line of scrimmage. And so being able to rotate and knowing you have guys that are going in that can get the job done just as good as you can. And then everybody just has their own things they bring to the game. So I really enjoy it, you know, not having to have the weight of the whole game, you know, on myself or on any of the other guys by themselves. It's good knowing that we have depth and guys that can go in and get the job done.
I think Eric and Zach got asked this during camp, but you know, last year you had the 3 transfers that they all left, you know, because their eligibility was up, and then they brought in 3 new transfers, and it was kind of like, hey, does this bother you guys? You know, that they're bringing in these new guys, and I think their response was, hey, we want to be as good as we can. If they can help us, we want them. Just wonder what your take is on that.
Yeah, I think you know, bringing new guys in, it's not a thing where I feel threatened. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel threatened in the sense where, oh, they don't believe in me, this and this and that. It's like, if we need help, we need help. And if I start or don't play and those guys are ahead of me and they play more than me, then that's on me. You know, I have to go out, I have to put the work in. I have to show coach that he can trust me to be in the game and do my job and do it efficiently, you know what I'm saying, at the highest level possible. So I'm all for bringing more guys in because we wouldn't bring people in if we didn't need them. So I think it is all the new guys we brought in, we have a good brotherhood in the D-line room, and we all get along together well. We all feed off of each other. I think they all play a very vital key role in this defense.
I just wonder what you think Pooh's added to the linebacker group, and he made some good plays the other day and getting some reps now.
Man, he turned me up. He turned me up in the game because I know when Pooh's in, he's gonna give 100%. And if he gets his chance to take a shot, he's gonna take it. And there's been times where I look up and I just hear pads cracking. I look up and it's Pooh. And so every time I see him on the field, I trust him. You know, he's a younger guy, but he does his job. He does it well. And there's never a time where I'm worried about him being in this gap when I'm supposed to be in this gap. You know, we play off each other well. I think he does a good job of preparing throughout the week, and it shows on game day.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna have a couple more, but I'll give it back to Oliver. Thank you.
Tom.
Yeah, Isaiah, checking on your health, man. We saw you get a little ding today.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Also, you guys are number 10 in the AP poll. You got to number 8 last year. So I guess being ranked these days isn't like, it's not a rare thing. What's it feel like maybe being thought of as a top 10 team and, being hunted a little bit?
It feels great, but we can't let that get in our vision of what we're trying to do. You know, the AP polls and everything like that. Yeah, that's fine and everything. But like I said, we play our brand of football. We play Arkansas football. And every time we go out there on that field, we're going to give 110%, whether we're ranked or we're unranked, So we just go out there and we just give it all for the fans and for ourselves, So we don't really just look into the rankings as, just sit back and settle. No, that's going to thrive our fire. That's going to, push us to go even harder, So that's what the coaches expect, the fans expect, and we're going to fulfill those expectations.
Yeah, and I kind of hit on it earlier. I think it's good, you don't have to learn a hard lesson yourself a lot of times, so we can learn through other teams, like I said earlier, with a lot of these games that have been going on. I think it's important for us to see what somebody else may have done wrong. I don't know what goes on with other teams, but I do see what happens on game day. So we can see, we know how to win. We know what it takes to win. So all we got to do is make sure we keep that same mentality, that same mindset throughout the week, no matter who we play. And so I no matter what rank we are, who we play, I think our level of detail and attention to the game has to be the same.
All right, my last one, Pooh. Did you know your knee was down, or did you think you scored a touchdown, man? What was going on?
It was a touchdown, man. I'm gonna go touchdown. I'm gonna go touchdown, but the refs had the last say, so I couldn't argue with them, man. It was a great game.
Thanks.
All right, Bob, finish it up here.
Hey, Isaiah, we got the news from Sam after the game, that the Catalan's out for the year again. Real tough break, obviously. I know you guys got other good players, but just kind of what's the team's reaction to that?
I mean, I think everybody's heart goes out to him. I talk to him a lot, and we support him no matter what happens. And I hate to see things happen like that to good guys, and especially good players and leaders on the team. And so you know, it is hard, but at the same time, we know we still have the whole rest of the season to go. So it's next man up. We got to focus on what's going on ahead, and you know, pray for him, and pray that you know, whatever this situation, whatever he's going through, that he comes out stronger, and wish him the best. But we still got to keep working. We got to focus on the next guy that's in his position, and get him ready to go, whoever it is, and keep working.
And I know you're a young guy, but I wonder what your take is on the defensive lineman, whether you're watching from the sidelines or film study, or when you're in there playing behind guys.
It's fantastic. You know, they're flying around. They know their assignments and things like that. Just like Isaiah said, you know, we all feel comfortable playing with each other. We all know that we're going to do our assignments when we get on the field. We're going to give it our all. You know, just playing behind a great group of guys that's going to give you a push, and that's going to help you open up gaps and things like that to help you extend or make plays is a great feeling, man, that you can trust your D-line to give them this call, and they know the checks as well. They know what they're supposed to be doing, whether it's a tight end here, running back there. They know what's going on just like we do. They're smart as us and things like that. So it's a great feeling just playing. And it makes you feel, if I'm being honest, it makes you feel even more confident and comfortable, because you know you have a great set of guys in front of you who are going to give you a push. Like I said before, going to give you a push and go give their all to you. So it's a great feeling.
He's got one more. Maybe both y'all could take us. I think it's number 9, Wright, their running back. He's transferred from K-State, having a pretty good season so far. What do you guys think of him? And I think they have like 40-something transfers. A lot of them are from FBS teams, like you know, at your all's level. Can you kind of tell when you watch film, hey, these guys, they don't look like an FCS team. They got some pretty good older guys, you know?
No, yeah, we definitely have to bring it. You know, number 9, the running back, he's an explosive runner. He's pretty fast. There's clips that we've seen, you know, of plays from last year that, you know, it's like they have a new running back this year, and it's like we would have to be a little more detailed on this, because this guy may, you know, get out and nobody catch him, you know. So we definitely have to prepare. You know, he's a good back. I know they have good players. You know, Jordan Jones is there. He played here before. He's really fast, good receiver. So we know them having all these guys with experience and seasoned veterans, we got to come in and get ready to play, because we're not playing logos. We're playing men. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, you say you're not playing who? You're playing, man?
We're not playing logos.
Logos, okay.
We're not playing the school's logo. We're
okay, I thought you said logos, which didn't make sense to me. That's
no. Logos.
Pooh, sorry, I'm an old heart of hearing. Pooh, what's your take on I guess number 9 and just kind of their the players they have from transfers?
Number 9, he's a great back, physical, big, has the size and the speed. So, you know, we're going to have to buckle down on him. You know, we're going to have to adjust and things like that. So we're going to really have to swarm tackle and swarm the ball and things like that, because he breaks tackles and in open space, he's phenomenal. So, you know, and I feel like Coach Petrino has a great team overall, you know, with the transfers and everything like that. He's done a great job, you know. So, like I say, we could just go out there and just play our brand and, you know, just hope for the best.
Okay, thanks. And sorry I couldn't hear that well.
You good.
So I appreciate the time, guys.
Thank you all.